नमस्कार. गोमंतक टीव्हीच्या साश्टीकार ह्या कार्यावळीक तुमकां सगळ्याक येवकार. सद्याक टोटल गोंयाक एक वारें चल्ला, तें म्हणजे लोकसभेचें. आनीक लोकसभा आनी राजकारणी हांचे एक म्हणजे आमचे वेंचणुको आनी राजकारणी हांचे एकमेका कडेन नातें अशें की ते केन्नाच सुटना. आनी खरो राजकारणी आसता तो सुटपाकय दिना. आनी आमचे बरोबर आसा एक खरे गोंयकार, खरे राजकारणी, सगळे खरो गोंयचे मोगाचो आशिल्ले व्यक्तिमत्व, ते म्हणजे लुइझिनो फालेरो. लुइझिनो फालेरो तुमकां येवकार ह्या हाका. लुइझिनो बाब, सद्याक एक वेगळोच माहोल चल्ला, एक वेगळेंच वातावरण आसा. आनी ह्या हातूंत भितर तूं कितें करता सद्याक? लोकांक इंट्रस्ट आसा तें आयकोपाचें.
सद्याक तुमी पळयलां आसतलें, I thought that I will take a break, and I want to start my old habit of writing. बरोवचें अशें म्हाका दिसलें. आनी त्या प्रमाणे पयलो बूक हांवें आतां, it is not my first book, it's my third or fourth book, is about the battle for Konkani and statehood in Goa. Now I am writing another book for a better Goa. आनी हो बूक बरोवपाक कारण म्हणजे I have always loved Goa, loved Goans, loved its culture, loved whatever is there, our ecology, environment, our forests, our trees, our paddy fields, our rice cultivation, whatever. And I had an opportunity in my long political career to bring in different policies. For example, I brought a policy on employment. I brought a policy on industries. I brought a policy on biotechnology. I brought a policy on IT. I brought a policy on industries. I brought a policy on housing.
तुजी IT पॉलिसी आहा ती म्हाका दिसता देशांतली पयलीच अशें म्हणटात.
IT policy was not only the first, I created a separate department called IT department and IT ministry, which was first in the country. So bringing policies is important. Implementing policies is equally important. But bringing those policies on a mission mode is more important. That has to happen. So I wanted to bring whatever knowledge, experience I had and where we have succeeded, where we have specially failed, and how best we can do something for a better Goa. I thought I will write. So that is the work I am doing at present.
Chalu asa.
Chalo. In fact, here I have written first chapter, Reclaiming Agricultural Landscape. See, this is something which you should be very, very proud. They say that Lord Parshuram created Goa. He shot 7 arrows into the Arabian Sea, and the water receded and Goa was formed. 600 meters high was the Saharian range, what you call that, this which is under the UNESCO. And but there was a tectonic that is another scientific reason, and Goa was formed with this beautiful fields and Khazan lands and forest and trees, flora, fauna, and Goa had a tradition of agriculture. In fact, we formed Kazan some thousands of years before. Komdats were much before the Portuguese came. So agriculture was so flourishing in Goa that many dynasties came to Goa to invade, including Portuguese came for our spices. But where is agriculture today? At time of liberation of Goa, 90% of the population of people were engaged in agriculture and allied activities. And agriculture was self-sufficient for the people, self-sustaining. But over the years, because of tourism and this, that, agriculture, and we are losing the landscape. We are losing the health of the soil. I had asked various questions in the Rajya Sabha.
Rajya Sabha.
On agriculture, on Khazan lands, on how much the paddy cultivation is there today and how much we have stopped and what is their health and what is the findings. Many places I got good information and many places we didn't have because the government of Goa has not done enough in this area.
लुईझिन बाब, तुम्ही आता राज्यसभेचो प्रश्न काढला म्हणून म्हणता आणि आता लोकसभेचे वेंचणूक येवपाचे आसा. लुईझिन फालेर परत येवपाचो आसा हातूंत लोकसभा.
हो प्रश्न तुम्हीच विचारना म्हाका. हो प्रश्न everybody is asking me at the state level and national level. But I have taken a decision at the moment that I will sit and do a introspection, contribute whatever I can do in writing, even though I have lost the habit of writing, but now gradually I'm getting that back. And let me do what I like the best. And this is what I like the best. But I'll tell you one thing. You ask a very, very important question because the Lok Sabha elections are coming. I have not taken any decision, as I have told you the reason. But a person who is going to represent Goa can contribute immensely for the state of Goa and for the people of Goa, irrespective of whichever party he is. Because my short tenure in the Rajya Sabha, I could bring 40 and odd issues pertaining to Goa, Goa's ecology, Goa's environment, the linear projects, which I said the 3 cardinal sins of Goa, and Mahade, which represents 60% of the lifeline of the people of Goa. But are these issues really debated? Are these issues taken seriously by Goans? For example, Mahade basin.
जस्ट काय एक तुका म्हादयेचो विशय काडला म्हणटा आमी ह्याच हातूंत भितर आमचो क्लिओफात आल्मेदा कुतिनो हांचो हे घेतिल्लो आनी तांकां विचारिल्लें आमी तुका कसलो खासदार आमच्या हातूंत पार्लमेंटाक वचपाक आवडटलो. तो पावलो की गोंयचे प्रश्न काडपी आनी सामको ते थंय मांडपी असलो आमकां खासदार जाय, जाका दिसपाक जाय की गोंयकाराक की हो पळय हो म्हाका रिप्रेझेंट करता असलो खासदार आमकां जाय. आनी तो लागलो की जर एकल्याच कोणें म्हादयेचो प्रश्न जर पार्लमेंटाक रेज केला तर तो म्हणपा लुईझिन फालेर. सो दॅट वॉज फ्रॉम हीज
I'm happy he's keeping track. I'm happy and I'm feeling encouraged. I raised the Mahade issue 4 times in the Rajya Sabha. Not once, 4 times. Because Mahade is an issue which is affecting every Goan. As I have said, it represents 60% of the population or the lifeline of the people of Goa. Mahade has got 6 wildlife sanctuaries. And one of the wildlife sanctuary is Mollem Wildlife Sanctuary, which is the 8th hotspot of biodiversity in the world. I raised this matter. I told the parliament about it. They were shocked. And how people and the governments are taking Mahade is another thing which was deeply disappointing. But I had an assurance from the union government that they will not take any this, but in spite of that, they passed the DPR, which is not only a betrayal to the people of Goa, but it is also a issue where they have betrayed the Rajya Sabha.
लुईझिन बाब, तूं जेन्ना राज्यसभेक आशिल्लो तेन्ना थंय गोंयचे आनीक 3 जाण खासदार आशिल्ले, 2 लोकसभेचे आनी 1 राज्यसभेचो. तांणी केन्ना हो इश्यू काडला म्हादय?
See, I don't want to talk about others, but I had a lot of problems because I was not elected from Goa. I was elected from West Bengal, unopposed, and many of them were not very happy that I am raising only issues on Goa. But I said, I love Goa. I love its people. I love whatever is here. And I raised not only Mahade, I raised issues on the 3 linear projects. I raised the issue on special category status for Goa. I raised the issue on special university for Goa. I raised the issues on The issues like this fish, I raise issues of pollution of our rivers, and I raise various issues, especially these for the seamen community. In fact, I have raised around 40 and odd issues on Goa and Goans. And I'm happy that I could do within a short span of time. I could have done much better. But suppose if I was from Goa as a MP, and if I had the time allotted to me to raise these issues, I could have done a much better job and better justification of being a member of parliament. Still, I am not very happy that I could do, because I raised the issues as special mention, calling attentions, 0 hour this. So, whatever I could force myself in the parliament, I have done it.
Luizinho, ताका लागून जाता का तूं राज्यसभेक गेल तो फ्रॉम वेस्ट बेंगॉल यू गॉट इलेक्टेड. आतां गोंयाक सारको रिप्रेझेंट करपाची इच्छा आसा काय जाता तुका?
Actually, I had taken a job for me, which partly I have done. I am going to do for the next at least 2-3 months, maybe more also. So I have not applied my mind to that. And if you were interested in contesting, you should have done the preparations, should have moved around, met the people. These 40 issues I knew, because wherever I go, I always think of Goa. I dream of Goa. I love Goa. But if you are going as a member of parliament representing the state of Goa, then you should have more interaction with the people, find out what are the more problems, because every day you hear some agitation or other. That means people are not happy. There is some problem in the state of Goa. Many of the youth are not getting employment. So these are the various issues which a Goan representative should be able to agitate in the parliament and get a solution. Because whoever is the government in Goa, a member of parliament can play a great role for providing the support, the financial assistance, because there are so many schemes, there are so many problems. So I feel that
ताका लागून उदळ तुमकां प्रश्न विचारता तो झगडटात काय म्हणून गोंयचे खासदार हांकां तांची जी ड्युटी आसा ती करता काय म्हणून इंडिव्हिज्युअल कोणाचें नांव नाका पूण ओवरऑल जर पळयलें जाल्यार
हो प्रश्न म्हज्यान तुमकां सांगपा जावचें ना. हो प्रश्न तुमी तांकां विचारपाचो आनी यू शूड टेक फ्रॉम देम, बिकॉज आय डोंट वॉन्ट टू डू दीस मोमेंट एनी इनजस्टीस टू एनीबडी.
लुईझिन बाब, पयर आमचो AICCचो जो मेंबर परमनंट मेंबर जाल्लो आसा गिरीश चोडणकार, ताणें म्हणलां की तुमकां येवन थोडे आतां काँग्रेसीचे एप्रोच जाल्ले आनी ते हॅव आस्क यू दॅट तुमचे विलिंगनेस आसा काय म्हण, अशें जाल्लें कोण आयिल्ले कितें जाल्लें बी?
हांव कोण आयिल्ले आनी येवन हांवें तें सांगूंक सोदना, बट लॉट ऑफ people from the state and also national level approach me. But I have taken a decision at this moment to do some work, and I am engrossed in the work, and you will see the results very soon.
ना सगळ्यात लोक हो प्रश्न कितें जाता जाणा तो एक कॉमेंट केल्लो जेन्ना आमचो फ्रांसीस लुईस कम्साचो जो स्टॅच्यू ते हें केला तेन्ना तुवें हें केल्लें तुका कशें दिसतालें तेन्ना पॉलिटिशियन्स केन्नाय रिटायर जायना हो तुजो हें आशिल्लो. सो तातूंतल्यान लोकांनी कितें समजपाचें?
No, but I have made a statement that the Indian politicians, they don't retire, they die.
Okay.
But as a politician, one thing is to be a member of parliament or a member of assembly or member of panchayat is one thing. But as a politician, your love for the state, your love for the people of Goa. Now, I was a member of parliament in the Rajya Sabha from Bengal, but my love for Goa and my love for the people of Goa and my love for the issues of Goa had forced me to raise 40 and odd issues under this. So, the point I'm making to your question is, your love will never only when you die your love will be over. But even when you your love will continue to the state and to the people.
सो ताका लागून तुका दिसना की सद्याक जे पळयल्यार तुवें म्हणटा तशें की एजिटेशन सतत आपूण वचून थंय कितें तरी कॉन्ट्रिब्यूट करया अशें दिसना काय म्हणटा फ्रॉम दॅट तुका काय हें आसता गोंयचो मोग आसा आनी त्या मोगांतल्यान म्हणटा अशें दिसना तुका?
No, as a lover of Goa and what is in Goa, I feel you can contribute both ways. As a member of parliament, you can contribute immensely. And whenever you raise the issues in the parliament, the union ministers listen to you, the government immediately responds, and it can help in a big way the people and the state. I agree with you. But you can also contribute in your own way, no? You must finally do what you like the best. And at this moment, I am really engrossed in writing about all these policies which I brought. And I implemented those policies. Like, for example, on employment, 80% of the employment policy I implemented. And therefore, you have got protection of Goans. I brought 15 years domicile, working knowledge of Konkani, compulsory in registration in the employment exchange. And therefore, you can see a lot of our youth today employed in the government and in other areas. I brought education policy. 50 and odd schemes I brought. And I implemented it 100%. I brought an industrial policy. I implemented it. So whenever I brought many policies, I tried to implement. Of course, IT policy I could not implement because my government was this, and I could not do much there. But other policies, wherever I could this, I implemented it. But as I have said, bringing policies is important. Implementing it is important. But taking it on a special mission mode is more important. And that is what I'm trying to contribute. I don't know whether I'll succeed or not, but I want it to be put in black and white, and I'll do it.
लुईझिन बाब, तुमची हांवें दोनूय पुस्तकां वाचल्यात, ती खरीच बरी आसात आनी हेय तितलेच बरें जातले अशी हें आसा. तरी आसतना म्हाका आनी एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन तुका हांवें सामकें खोदून विचारल्यार तूं सांगना खूब रावतलो काय रावतना पूण एक अशें म्हणटात की लुईझिन फालेर जेन्ना ना म्हणटा ताजो अर्थ हय म्हण घेवप अशें एक हें आसता.
If I was interested, I should have been in the field, meeting people, finding out the problems, finding out the difficulties. You see, a politician who wants to contest has to be live. It's like a live wire. You have to meet the people, take their feedback, take their suggestions.
So you are also, no?
No, I am doing an introspection on what I had written, my different policies, which I implemented, wherever I have succeeded, wherever we can go still on a mission mode and see that Goa is a special state. And Goa has got various natural factors. You can make Goa an ideal state in the country.
तुझे कडल्यान इन्स्पिरेशन घेवन आतां खंय चर्चिलूय बरोवपाक लागला बूक.
They should write. They should write.
हांव हे फकाणांनी म्हणू पूण I think it's a good sign.
Why?
Yeah, it's a
See,
good sign.
for me, it is an effort.
Yeah.
Because my habit of writing is gone. So to come back to that, it is only because I love the issues. I am involved. Wherever there is a involvement, there is a commitment. And I hope that with my involvement and commitment, I will succeed in bringing something which I have got in my mind. So otherwise, I'll take your help. You can help me.
So याच आमी पॉझिटिव्ह नोटाचेर आमी हें करया, थांबया की लुईझ बाब तूंय मानतलो, हांवूय मानतले. आमगेले सगळे म्हणजे गोंयकाराक म्हणजे गोंयचे मातये विशीं मोग आसा, गोंयचे भुये विशीं मोग आसा आनी तोच मोग आमचो सगळे हातूंतल्यान दिश्टी पडटा आनी हो मोग असोच फुडें उरतलो अशी हांव तुमच्या देवा कडेन मागता. तुमचो हो मोग असोच उरूं, कारण ताजे खातीर गोंयाकय फायदो जातलो. आनीक मेन म्हणटा ते म्हजे सारके जे हे आसात, इतिहासाचे वाचक आसात, तांकां एक बरो रेफरन्स बूक आनी एक मेळटलो अशी इच्छा आसा आनी हाजेरच आमी आमची ही चर्चा थांबयतात. लुईझ बाब, देव बरें करूं.
काय देव बरें करूं.
तुजे कडेन उलोवप म्हणल्यार अशी खरें मजा येता उलयपाक. हो मातसो आमी इंटरव्यू घेता म्हणून.
I'm sorry. Actually, every time I talk to people like you who has also got deep interest, deep involvement, deep commitment for the interest of Goa, I learn. I've learned a lot of things from you today. And I'm looking forward, as you have said, I'm looking forward to meet people like you and learn on various issues. Our meeting today on agriculture, on paddy fields, on Kazan lands, this is something which I like to hear from the people, and I also appreciate today meeting you and discussing with you, and I hope that I'll be inspired more to write after listening to you.
सो मुगेली स्तुती केली म्हण देव बरें करूं. आनीक तुमी मेन म्हणटा ते इतली म्हायती सगळी दिली ताका लागून खरेंच तुमकां काजा साकून तुमचे देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. आनीक तुमी जे आमचे सगळे पळयतात तांकांय देव बरें करूं म्हणटात. पळयत रावात गोमंतक टीव्ही.